evening, everyone. Oh,
Evening.
okay. So, Dia, I'm recording. Good evening, everyone. This is Cosmic Starseed Academy, and these are the weekly gatherings and Pleiadian channelings. I am Soma Ara. Um, so far, we're joined by Amara, Dennis Mulcahy, Seth, and Dia. And today's date is the 18th of January, 2026, and it is 7:24 p.m. here in Ireland. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Those here, especially those here now, who've taken time out to come and join, and to those listening in the future, thank you for joining and tuning in. If you'd like to join these gatherings, um, actually, I made a mistake. These are not the Saturday weekly gatherings and Pleiadian channelings. This is the Pleiadian Sunday School. So forgive me. Today, I'm not sure what is going on with astrology um, but it's been very peaceful here today. Um, and I'm sure that's the also an influence from the Pleiadians and Ashtar. So let me see. Do I need to share anything with you guys? Yes. Recently, I was on Jeff Mara, and some of the channeling was about blackouts, specifically to do with Hotmail and Gmail, um, which some people thought was hilarious. But anyway, that they did say that in the channeling there would be internet blackouts, and specifically to do with Hotmail and Gmail. So I've seen reports the last week or so about blackouts occurring in different places and countries. And also something they've said previously, I can't remember when they started to say it, but they did speak about Antarctica and the ice, and how the ice um, would be much less than it is now, and that discoveries would be made of what is beneath the ice. So that's interesting because Amara was just mentioning that. And I don't think I need to say anything else. Um, so under the umbrella of the Cosmic Starseed Academy, there are three weekly groups. There is a Wednesday, a Saturday, and a Sunday, all with very different energy. And the Saturday and Sunday is free. The Wednesday is specifically for people that have paid as a Substack subscriber. So if you'd like to join that, that is more to do with teachings, but they have seemed to do some channeling with me on the Wednesday group. So my original intention was not to do any channeling on the Wednesday group. However, I've found myself channeling somewhat, even if I have my eyes open. Um, so yeah, I don't think I need to say anything else. I also do personal and private one-to-one readings. If you'd like one of those, you can check out my website, somaara.love. And we're in for an exciting year this year, 2026, and a lot of discoveries, exposure on situations, and uncovering. It's very much about the energy of uncovering and discoveries. So um, I'm very much looking forward to 2026. And I don't think I need to say anything else. Hi, Christy. Um, Dennis, will you please begin with the
Hi,
prayers?
Soma.
Hi, darling.
Okay. Hello. Good evening. So we will begin with some simple prayers. The first is the law of one prayer. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks that this is done, it is so. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks that this is done, it is so. And I'll say it for a last time. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks that this is done. It is so. And I will share a short I am prayer or mantra, which was given to Blossom Goodchild from the Galactic Federation. It is, I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I invite you to say that often if it resonates with you. All right, thank you. And Soma will channel now soon.
We welcome you this evening as we step in with an energy of love, which we've been doing more of recently in more of an extreme way. We would like to start with a meditation, stroke, activation, initiation, and blessings to each and every one of you, including Soma, those that are listening in the future now, and those that are here now. So let us begin again this journey of communication with you, of resonance with you, of vibration with you, of connection with you. Of transmission with you, of downloads with you, of meditations, activations, initiations. And us sharing our presence with you in a very physical way, where you are those in this group that are here now and those listening in the future that are here now. We love you more than you can feel. So visualize. Let us begin with a meditation. Visualize this group now or those that are here present now. You are deeply connected, more than you know, more than Soma knows, more than Soma is aware. You've contracted in as part of your soul contract to connect with each other, not just now in this lifetime, but thank you, in previous lifetimes. And Soma was saying thank you because she was not aware about the future ones that we also just mentioned. So visualize holding hands in the circle. You can place yourself in a sacred site or in Native America. When we do this visualization through Soma, she normally sees Native America. Not the America of today, but the Native America of yesterday and how things were with the Native Americans and the sacred tribes, the days of old that are returning to your planet. Not even returning, but going beyond what you once had on Earth. You're not going back to anything, but rather you are recreating more of what you had in those days, in those times of sacred peoples, of sacred land. And we are not limiting it to Native America. We are including all of the sacred people. The Maori, the Aborigine, the African, the Irish, the Celtic, the Scottish, the Welsh, which are often overlooked. The Gypsies, which are often overlooked and often seen with a negative connotation or a negative vibration, judgment. And in the center of this circle is a beautiful fire. And each of you places a little piece of wood on this fire. Each of you contributes to this fire, to this transformation, to this releasing of the old ways, the old energies. And some of you will pick up your drums and drum. Some of you will hum. Some of you will sing. Some of you will share stories. Some of you will make jokes. Some of you will give each other gifts. You will all simply send love to each other as we send it to you. Cosmic soup, cosmic souls, cosmic love, cosmic frequency. You are cosmic beings having a physical reality on Earth, bringing in, anchoring in, re-establishing old energies. And more than that, new energies of what is to come, new beginnings, new dawn, new earth, new chapters, new challenges, new growth, new ways, new pathways, new new experiences, new chapters, new beginnings, new soul contracts. So many of you, including Soma, long for the days of the old ways. And yet you are here in this lifetime to recreate, not to recreate so much as to create new pathways, new beginnings. 2026 is very much about all of that, all of the new energy, the new dawn, co-creating. We welcome any questions you may have.
I have a question. Can you hear me okay?
We can.
Okay. I could not open the session on my email. Neither email would work. So I'm on my phone. I was wondering about the Rh negative blood type. And if this is a reptilian blood type that they wanted to keep pure so they could, realize their agenda, controlling the earth, making more reptilians. Is that why they had a hybrid program to create human hybrids with reptilians in order to expand the pool of Rh negative blood? And I just learned that having I think I learned that having Rh negative blood makes it easier for a so-called takeover of a human vessel. Is that why some of us have Rh negative blood?
Great questions. We've said before to Soma in the early days that Rh negative, rhesus negative, is a sign, a stamp of Pleiadian blood in your DNA, in your part of your soul, and Akashic records and memory. It is a sign, a stamp of to recognize that you have Pleiadian blood in your previous lifetimes, that you are deeply connected to us. Blood types and DNA can be changed, can be by either agenda, by the negative agenda and by the positive agenda. When we say agenda at the highest level, we are really speaking of positive alien races such as ours or negative alien races such as the reptilians. Both are able to transcend time and space realities. Both have technology that can be used. Both are able to create hybrid programs. Both have looking glass technology. Both have many different technologies. Both have affected your DNA, affected your reality, affected the earth. Soma is kind of dancing around the answer that we are giving her regarding the reptilian energy and the rhesus negative blood type. But we would like to say that a proportion of those with rhesus negative blood type have been on a higher level, have been experiments have been occurred that Soma was not aware of until now by the reptilians. But this is a more of a younger generation. Where some of these blood types have been taken on board some of the negative reptilian craft and used to, oh, thank you. Okay. Okay. This is important information that Soma was not aware of. So let us say it quickly before she forgets what we are saying. So in answer to your question, some of the negative alien races, being the reptilians, have more recently been doing experiments on rhesus negative blood type on their craft, on their ships, in order to repopulate other areas in the universe, in the galaxy, in order to prepare for the positive energies occurring on Earth, meaning that the reptilians will be leaving the Earth environment, and the white hats, the positive us, positive alien races will be overtaking your Earth or your planets. And they have been doing these experiments in order to create life elsewhere that is more of their ilk.
Thank you. That's amazing. I had heard on the internet, I was hearing that Rh negative was a reptilian blood type. It didn't come out that it was a Pleiadian blood type. And I was worried that that was why those with Rh negative might be more susceptible to targeting.
They are more susceptible to targeting, but they have unique codes that we have placed in them. You could you could replace the word rhesus negative with starseed. But there are those that are not rhesus negative that are starseeds. But all rhesus negative blood types are starseeds. We would say that the origins of the rhesus negative blood type is Pleiadian, and that what you've seen regarding the origin of the rhesus negative blood type being reptilian is inaccurate.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate knowing that.
Oh.
I'd like to ask a question. I am preparing to move back home, so to speak, to be with my father, and I'm very excited about this, and I have some thoughts that have been coming in, and I just wanted to know if there's any message for me about what I might expect or what I might focus on when I get there. And by the way, I'm very excited about the message you gave yesterday and the one you started off with today. Super excited.
What was that for? Just to remind Soma.
Yesterday, you started off by bringing in joy and playfulness and childlike. I forgot the word after that, but just I've been floating on that since yesterday. And then today you were talking about moving forward and helping to rebuild, which is what I've been wanting to do for some time now. And I kind of feel like even though I'm moving to a new location and it's kind of like going back, I also feel like it's not really. I'm feeling more, there's more change in me moving back.
Things have shifted, things have changed. We are feeling the energy of what is to come for you, and so is Soma. She and we are feeling excited for you. And it is also with a childlike energy. That is not to say that there won't be challenges, but there have been changes within the family members that you are going to. Their minds have changed. They are more open. They are less resistant, less reluctant. They have grown somewhat. But there will be challenges. There will be challenges. But the path is much clearer than it once was for you within that environment. There is much more joy. Activations will very much be happening once you make that move. Not just within you, but within them. And it is somewhat of a reconnection, a reconnective tissue of family, reconnecting the ancestral, reconnecting the family now, the family relationships. There is some things that have been mended, that have been healed, that have been cleared, that have been cleaned up and let go of within the family dynamic. So you're not really going back to family, you're going forward with a new energy, a new beginning, there's more kindness. There's more kindness. There's more sharing. There's more give and take. There's more understanding. There's more a sense of family on a deeper level. There's more talk. There's more communication. There's more all of that and more. It's almost like certain things have been mended. There's been a sewing of holes in energy to do with the family and ancestral. So yes, that is not to say it is going to be a paradise, but it will be pleasing. The majority of the time, most of the time. That is not to say there won't be ups and downs, but you have grown. You have changed. And so have they. They are not like some that have remained stagnant. New beginnings. You're coming out of a dark, stuck space.
Thank you. I've been feeling that. I was wondering if I also have some other role there. I feel like I'm a little emotional. That was very touching. I'm wondering if I have a role in helping them to come out of their shell more, and also am I there to help the land heal as well?
Absolutely. There is more coming for you on that land. is being gifted to you because you have been able to help assist them in healing and shifting their energy where they were stuck. And it is a two-way spiral of energy where they have been helping you to be unstuck and you are helping them to be unstuck. Make note of our words. There is huge gift coming to you in that land.
Wow. At first I was thinking the land of the island itself. And then as you were speaking, I was thinking of where you're shaking your head. Yeah, I was thinking of the actual property.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay. Because I do know the land, there's a beautiful state park there that was, some people say wounded, but after looking into it more, I saw that it's been freed. And I did a tree communication with them, that park about 2 weeks ago. And I was just wondering if there was more work for me to do with that area.
There is.
Okay.
There's always more work to do. Always more work to do. Even we have more work to do. As the universe expands, as consciousness expands, as awareness expands, as everything expands, there is always more to do. It is a never-ending process. Whether it's on yourselves or on the land or on higher dimensions.
Okay. Thank you.
We would suggest and even recommend that you continue and to do healing on that land and where you were just saying, but also to not just for now, but to stream it back into the past. The whole, let us use Atlantis as a very good example, where Atlantis was once a place on your planet, but it was the whole planet. And given the negative reptilians who invaded Atlantis, therefore the whole Earth needs healing. Because the whole Earth was Atlantis. Atlantis was not in one particular place, although there were major cities of that were Atlantean. But the whole Earth was Atlantean. That is where the word Atlas comes from, more or less. So we would recommend that you visualize a path or a stream of energy, and in the center is now, and to the left is the past, and to the right is the future.
Is there more on that? Because I don't understand what that process is. Streaming. Maybe the word stream is confusing me.
Okay, so that is a great question, and we thank you for and Soma thanks you for asking that. So in the past, we've privately given Soma an image of a stream of energy, and it has a certain width or thickness. It has a certain color. She normally sees it as blue or white. And in the center is your time now. And to the left is the past. And to the future is on the right-hand side. So this is a stream of consciousness that contains everything. It is a stream of information, of now, and of the past and of the present. It is, you could say it is the Akashic records of everything. Of that place that you are speaking of is within that stream of energy. It's everything that exists now and in the past and in the present or future. Are we making sense?
Not quite. So I get the concept of looking at this stream. Then what? Are you suggesting working with that?
Send light. Visualize it as being a path in front of you that goes to the left and the right, or the past and the future, and you are in the now. Visualize light going out from you, from your heart center, in both directions.
Okay, that makes sense now.
And then within that, you can visualize that land or that area or anything.
Yeah.
Even yourself in the past, or the earth in the past, or Atlantis in the past, and send light to it. Send that pink, beautiful energy frequency that we've been speaking of so much lately. Send that to you and to everything that exists in the past, present, and future.
Okay, that's great. I like that. I was having the thought that you could use that for anything. So I'm so glad you said that, because that would be my next question. But thank you.
Absolutely anything and everything.
Wonderful.
Places, spaces, people, dimensions, timelines, yourself, your family, your loved ones, your grief, your loss, your sorrow, your self-judgment, your guilt, your anger, your rage, anything, physical and non-physical. Non-physical being emotions, non-physical being spirit, or some of you believe are non-physical.
Wow.
We like your energy. We like how your energy is benefiting the group. We like how your energy has a positive, uplifting presence on those in the group, including Soma. Most of you are not aware of the effect of your own presence on others at any time, let alone in this group. That is something that we are also now making Soma aware of to a higher degree. So we will pause there and allow 5, 10, or 15 minutes even for refreshments, and we will rejoin you, reconvene in, let's say, 15 minutes from now, or let's say 5 minutes from now, or 15 or 10.
Sounds very definite.
Absolutely. What is definite is that we will be here.
Specific is the word I meant. Thank you so much.
We love you. And to the doubters of Soma, and more importantly, to the doubters of others, whether you are channeling or whether you are healers, or whether you are Reiki people, or whether you are just people having just starseeds, having UFO experiences. We love you.
Can't figure it out. It's unbelievable. There we go.
Okay, welcome back, guys. So we were just taking a short break there. I know that they said they'd be back and to do more channeling, but I'm kind of getting in the way because I think I'm going to not do another channeling this evening. But there's a joke I wanted to share with you. So my surname is Noonan, Noonan. It's the Irish spelling. And when I was at my primary school, I was around 8, I think. The other kids used to, as a joke, or as a bullying joke, they would call me Nanu, which if you used to watch Mork and Mindy, that was Mork was an alien from living on planet Earth that had landed on planet Earth, and he was called Nanu, or at least he used to say Nanu. And so looking back, I can kind of see the connection, given where I am today and the path I chose, and the Pleiadian connection and all of that. But yeah, the kids at school used to call me Nanu because of my surname Noonan, which is kind of ironic. And yeah, so I think I'm going to call it a day, guys. I know they said they was going to do another channeling, but I really need to go and do some things. And so I love you guys, and I see you all very soon. Wednesdays is for paid subscribers at 8 p.m. And then we have these Saturday and Sunday groups, which are free to join. So did anyone want to say anything before we go?
I wanted to hear you say a little bit more about what you said in the very beginning. You may have not recorded it, but you were talking about the energies today. And I would just like to hear you expound upon that.
Okay. Would you be able to hold that question for Saturday or Wednesday?
It would have to be Saturday.
Okay.
For me, I'm not here on Wednesdays.
Okay, love. Would you be able to write it down, dear? So please, so we don't forget.
Okay.
I hope that's okay. And that goes for anyone. If you've ever got any questions, do write them down. I know I was saying that to Emily the other day. But these sessions, they're going to be ongoing. And I'm going to run the Wednesday group for about a year, and then I'll have a good look at it and see what happens with that group. But these are ongoing. And of course, if you've got questions, you can, if you're listening in the future, you can also email me as well. Or if you're in the group here, you can email me or message me. It's probably best to email me the questions that you do have. If for the group here now, if you're and also those in the future listening, if like in a couple of weeks or whenever, if you're going about your day and a question suddenly comes to you, write it down and I will get to it. I won't always get to it in that session because there's just so many questions, and I've always got questions. And I'm really when we were on a break just now, and I was in the bathroom, and they were still channeling to me. They said something about doing a little leaf, not a leaflet, but a little booklet on blood type and rhesus negative. So that'd be interesting to see how that and when that and how that shows up. So guys, unless there's anything else, I think I'm gonna end the session for this evening.
Thank you, Soma, and everybody else. Much love. Talk to you soon.
I'm looking forward to seeing you in Dublin, Christy.
Yeah. Always
Still
a pleasure to
recording?
meet you, Toma.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get going, but I'll see you on Wednesday, okay?
Oh, great, Amara. See you Wednesday, darling.
All right. Bye, love. Bye.
Bye-bye, all.
Okay, bye.